guys, great to meet you. Congratulations on the movie. I really enjoyed it.
Great.
What's it like being in such a massive blockbuster? Like, it's a general question to all of you.
It's a lot of fun.
Best feeling in the world. Yeah.
So Percy Jackson, I guess, is the most similar thing to Three Musketeers that you've done. What are some of the similarities and some of the massive differences?
Well, I mean, we had much more CGI work on Percy, and playing and acting to markers on green screen. On this, I mean, we were out on location in these incredible palaces across Germany that the German government allowed us access to, and we're like the first film crew to ever shoot at a lot of these beautiful places. So yeah, it added to that sense of like. It made it easier to get involved, you know. I didn't have to use my imagination as much.
The costume design in the entire film was fantastic. You guys got some very cool stuff, especially as King Louis.
Sure.
What was some of the highlights for you wearing these costumes? And when your corset, were you able to breathe? It looked like it was so in the way it was.
You can't really breathe. I think you learn to breathe very shallow, and you can't really eat much either. But it's amazing. I mean, it's kind of worth what it looks like in the end. So yeah.
For mine, I mean, you don't need to do much acting. The costume does most of it for you. They're fabulous. They're scene stealers.
The sword fighting scenes, of which you were very much a part, looked absolutely fantastic. How was the choreography and the training, and were you damaged at all in the process?
I wouldn't say I was like damaged. I was mentally scarred. It was a little nerve-wracking. I'm not I mean, in my everyday life, I'm not the most active person. So it was kind of funny to be a part of this movie and portray D'Artagnan. But a lot of stunt training was involved in making it all work out.
So how long were you training for before the film actually kicked off?
About 3 months before we started filming, and then throughout filming.
I did some fencing once, and I was terrible at it. The guys that were training me thought that I was taking the mickey just because I was so bad. Yeah. Were there any times where you thought, I can't do this, it's just too difficult?
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought I couldn't do it up until the first shot, and then I finally just went for it. But I remember the first meeting that I had with Paul and our stunt coordinator Nick in Los Angeles. And I remember, hearing what they were expecting of me for a lot of these action sequences, and I was just nodding my head, going, "Okay, yeah, sure. If you think I can be ambidextrous and with a sword, and I've never done this before," and it was really intimidating and daunting, and I just got to work right away, and luckily it all came together.
Yeah. The definitive edition of the Three Musketeers is obviously D'Artagnan and Three Muskehounds. Yeah. Now, I'm a little bit older than all three of you, but did you watch it, and do you know the song from it? And if you feel like singing it, then that's absolutely fine as well.
I don't know it.
I don't know it either, but we've been told a lot about it.
Luke Evans went into a whole rapturous sort of a cappella version of it yesterday, so I wouldn't want to knock it because he can sing really well. I don't think I could compete.
Everybody I know mentions that.
It's
that version,
you should
and I'm surprised I didn't grow up with it.
I know.
Yeah.
It sounds great.
You should definitely check it out. So being in the film, it's obviously fantastic. What's it feel like for you as actors? Like, if there was another one, would you guys want to do it?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I mean, we had a great time making
it. So.
Yeah,
we did.
It's not been said yet that there will be a fourth one, but do you guys know if there will? Have you signed on the dotted line yet to say you'll be in?
No dotted lines.
All focused on this one for the moment.
Make this the best movie we can, and then see what happens.
Just hope people enjoy this film, and enough people see it, maybe we can replicate the experience.
Brilliant. Yeah. Well, I've got to wrap up, but I really enjoyed it.
Hey,
so thank you
very much.
Thanks, guys.
Nice talking to you, man.
All the best.